Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and today I want to talk about meet and greet. It, it's funny, and I don't understand why people haven't thought about the meet and greet when they're trying to prepare. This is something that doesn't cost you any money. All it takes is some time and some thought. Meet and greet is a very big thing. When I met up with a militia, I was trying to find out their system of doing things. And the thing is, they're mainly military, ex-military people, and some military. And the thing that they didn't get across to me is how they do the meet and greet. I was there to mainly learn some of their basics, because my problem when you get people together during a bad situation, it needs to be organized. They need to have some idea what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And I don't know if they just, they're so good and so well thought out that they didn't have nothing to share, or it was like the videos that I see. They'd run around and play soldier. And meet and greet doesn't have anything to do with playing soldier. It is, you're going to understand why and how police are trained, because that's what they do all the time. They do a meet and greet. The only difference is they've got the authority and they're meeting and greeting you, in which it's not always like that in a three-man militia situation. When you are being introduced to somebody, you, as a three-man meet and greet, you've got an area that you are meeting and greeting. So they're coming into your area. And when they come into your area, they've got questions to ask. And that's all they're going to do is ask questions. Everything is ask questions. And so the thing is, you don't have anybody doing a meet and greet. It's the same people doing the meet and greet all the time, 24 hours a day. You have to have a system set up how this meet and greet is going to work. When you, what do you do when it's police that's coming up to your meet and greet? How do you answer the questions? And military coming up to your meet and greet, a militia coming up to your meet and greet, a family coming up to your meet and greet, a bunch of families coming up. How do you respond? This is why you use the same people are doing your meet and greet all the time. And you need to, what happens, you have the three meet and greet, only one does the talking. And eventually the other two will learn what to say and how to say it. And that's how you get more and more people involved in it. And the kind of setup you have when they come in on your meet and greet. These are things that you need to figure out now. And when I travel around, that's one of the things we do is, well, meet and greet. You know, whether you've met me before or you haven't, it's the first time, we go through a meet and greet kind of process. And you learn how to meet and greet. You just need to be in good cordial skills, be able to speak clearly, ask the right questions, know what kind of questions to ask, and this type of stuff. How to give an answer. How do you explain the instructions that they're going to have to go through to come into your area or leave your area. You know, and you need to say it in a manner in which it shows you have authority and it's meaningful. And these are the things that is very important in a three-man meet and greet. And these are skills, and the reason I'm mentioning this is because the young people don't have these skills. Under normal conditions, a young person doesn't have these skills under normal conditions. Nowadays, they're so wrapped up in their telephone, texting and stuff like that. They don't have any social skills. They don't know how to talk to people. And let's see, and a lot of people don't like to do this, and it doesn't make any difference if you like it or not. It's going to have to be done. When people come, if they're not given any instruction, they don't know what's going on. They're going to wander around. They're going to get in all kinds of stuff. They're going to see stuff that you don't want them seeing. And this is why we have. This is a skill we have to develop and understand. And you have to have the people doing it. And the people, like I say, one person doing the talking, they got two others there that are listening, and they're gaining the skills. And in which it'll eventually all three will be able to do the talking. They just, well, it's your turn, my turn, you know, whatever, and then they'll do it. But it is very, very important. When it might get down as simple as answering your door. When you answer your door, somebody's knocking at your door, okay, and you answer your door, or maybe you don't answer the door. You know, that's the way one of the robberies happen, is they knock on the door, nobody answers the door, bammo, they kick their way in, and, you know, so what? You don't answer the door and you think they're going to go away? Maybe, but during difficult times, you don't know what they're going to do. So, and this is one of the problems that I have here in Topeka, in my block and my little community right there, trying to figure out how we can make it safe. And it's going to be difficult. Hopefully, there's a lot of houses that have one or two people living in it. Hopefully, when things get bad, they have people coming into their house and staying with them. You know, loved ones, families, you know, good friends or whatever like that. This is what I say. This is how I get around. And because bad situations don't happen all in the same or all over the whole country. It's going to happen in certain areas. And city, I'll tell you the truth, I'm not real good on the city. City, I'm not. This is something I don't work with. This is why when I had some country guy was making a comment, and this is what I do, and I know how to take over places in the country, and I know how to keep people out of the country. I know how to get people to live together for a short period of time, like during difficult situations. But if you don't have a plan and you don't know how it's going to work, you're in the country, you're no good, because you don't have the manpower to do what has to be done 24 hours a day. But there is things you can do. And in the city, there's things you can do, but it's different. And both require people to take responsibility. And I don't see it. And there's not that many people. I'm having the same people call me all the time. So those are the ones that are taking personal responsibility and are doing something. And so, I say when I take off, probably next week, I'll be going to Tulsa and in that area, and then I don't know where else in Oklahoma. But these are people that are taking personal responsibility. And so I see them whenever I go down there. On my way to Missouri, I'll be going over there, in which more people that want to take personal responsibility. But the thing you have to learn is meet and greet. You need to learn how to set it up, and you need to learn how to make it work. And that is something even an old guy like me, I can do the meet and greet. Young guys can do the meet and greet. Old guys can do the meet and greet. It's only a skill, but the skill involves a lot of stuff. And this is what we talk about. And this is something you need to learn. Anyway, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.